Hi Libra, welcome to your December Tarot Insight. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, I'm offering 2 special discount readings, and I also have new readings available. So if you would like to know more info about that, just email me once again, and I will gladly provide all the info required. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Libra. Some of you during this month, you're really indecisive or just afraid of something. I feel like some of you are anxious, restless, withdrawn into your own minds, and that mind state and that mind place may not be the best because it's bringing you a lot of frustration and a sense of restriction. I feel like some of you feel bound to a situation or to a circumstance that is not favorable to you, or you feel like you can't be free internally. There's something keeping you a prisoner in your own mind. And I feel like some of you want to move forward, or you have been trying to push and move forward, but it feels like you always reach this obstacle because this prison that is being shown here, it's in the soul position. So it doesn't matter how much you try to escape, how much you try to change, how much you try to avoid or not care about it, you will inevitably, in certain ways, reach this same point, which is the point of, it's like feeling like this, this para- paralysis, feeling like paralyzed, like you want to do something but you just don't know how. So having the Six of Swords here in your past influence, again, you have been trying to change your mindset. Some of you have been trying to move forward to clearer and calmer waters. You have been trying to promote peace, to promote detachment from drama, from difficulties, from obstacles. But suddenly you come to December and there's still something here keeping you in a position of imprisonment. This is like imprisonment of the mind and of the soul, because this is in the soul position. So you may not feel as connected. You may feel that, you don't understand the internally, you're not able right currently, some of you, to internalize, the experiences you're having and making something out of them for yourself. It's like you may receive great opportunities, compliments, affection, love, but you may not be feeling it, or there's something that is like limiting how you are being given something and how you are receiving. I feel like some of you feel enslaved by money, circumstances, or circumstances dealing with your materialistic sphere of life. So money, status, possessions, attachments, obligations. There's something about finances that is concerning some Libras, or feeling like a prisoner to, again, materialism. Because if you don't work, you don't receive money, and if you don't receive money, you don't eat, or you don't have your basic needs met. So there may be an issue here with this. You may be struggling with wanting to be more, or living a life that is freer from those obligations, and still not knowing what to do to find this freedom. Some of you may feel more anxious or have more anxiety, uh, or panic, even panic attacks. It's like a sense of, this is like a pressure cooker energy. So, and when it's in a soul position, there's like this restlessness and this sense of fear that may sometimes overwhelm some Libras or take over some Libras. And when this happens, usually it's hard to, avoid or distract ourselves because it's our soul demanding liberation. So there's a part of you that you cannot tame, or it's starting to be like detrimental to your well-being and to your happiness if you keep taming it. There's something that Libras are taming, either by fear or by shame or by, you know, unwillingness of change, whatever it is. There's like something you are keeping, and the more you keep, the heavier it becomes on you. And so then that's why there's this massive outbreak in the last years of panic attacks and anxiety issues because of this, because we are always like feeling obligated, enslaved, or in a certain way, we all are a little bit like slaves of the society, right? But the worst part is when we are so wrapped around whatever we were taught and whatever conditions and whatever limiting beliefs we have about ourselves and our capacity to change things for the better, that we feel imprisoned inside of ourselves and we don't know how to break free. Then your spirit becomes really heavy, and panic attacks and anxiety issues usually are symptoms of liberation, the need to liberate yourself, the need to break free, the need to fly, the need to be yourself, the need to not be afraid to do things in your ways just because someone told you that you can't or you shouldn't or you were taught otherwise. So whatever it is for you, always take what I say and then put it together as like pieces of the puzzle within your own storyline, whatever is happening in your life. For Libras feeling suffocated, this is the month to address the situation, because it's not going to go away by magic, especially Libras that have been already trying some things that worked temporarily to feel better about themselves. This month you may reach the obstacle again, or you may reach the problem or need to face it again because it's still there. It's not going to go anywhere until you address it. And I also feel like the problem for some other Libras is that you're just indecisive about it. It's like you know what you need to do, or maybe you already know what you want to do with your life and how to get, results financially and emotionally, how to get better results in your life. But you're just not sure about the way in which you want to do so. It's like there's a sense of you being torn between left and right, or between two options, or two scenarios, or two people. There's a lot of conflict and debate for Libras, which also doesn't, usually it feeds the anxiety even more, because if you keep just wondering how and putting all of those scenarios and not choosing any or not committing to any, again, that can end up blowing up and creating more of the same issue. Other Libras are like questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? I feel like some of you Libras are desperate in a certain way to feel loved, to be in a relationship, or to have that emotional rapport with someone else. And you may be feeling like suddenly your life is like all about money or bills, or things that don't provide that inner satisfaction. I feel like some of you feel like the love is absent for some reason. It could be because you're single, it could be because no one new is showing up in your life, or it could be because you are in a relationship, again, that maybe you are not feeling the love. You're not feeling nourished by it. You're not feeling like satisfied, fed through the relationship. Because there's an issue here as well for some Libras to connect intimately. There's a sense of some of you having intimacy issues as well, or being afraid or not knowing how to give of yourselves. Because the thing is, you yourself, you don't know where your heart is right now. Most likely, with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, because you're here, you're so here that you're not allowing again the flow of your soul, which is in that situation of imprisonment. You're not allowing the flow of emotions to take over you and tell you a story, or tell you the story, or tell you the way, or tell you, you know, the answer that you are searching here may be in your heart, or in your soul development, in maybe aligning yourself with some techniques that can be very healing and soothing to the soul. So anything you can do during this month, especially again Libras that identify with what I was saying, anything you can do to work on the liberation of the waters, you know, crying, music, um, you know, there's a lot of Reiki as well, treatments, things that helps again your spiritual body, you know, get moving, because your spirit is not moving, so you need to move the waters. If you need to cry, you need to cry. If you need to express and voice feelings, you need to do so, even if just in front of the mirror. If you need to write, write. If you need to swim, swim. If you need to, whatever it is for you that works on flow. There's like some Libras have energy contained within them. It's like a, you know, like how you say it in English? Oh my God, like a knot, and you just don't know how to disentangle it. And part of it is through the Ace of Cups, is through allowing that spirit to take over, so you can finally be free or cleansed or purified from this struggle. Some of you may find love during this month, but there's like nervousness about it, or there's questions about it. You are questioning the love again. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? So even if people genuinely are offering to you an emotional opportunity, and they are showing that they care and they want you, some Libras are not acknowledging it, are not feeling ready maybe to give in to it. There's like a fear associated with emotions. There's a fear associated with intimacy, as I said, to merge with feelings. And this is not only about romantic partnerships. This is also about friendships, family, mothers and daughters, fathers and sons. Like there's a challenge for some Libras to cross during this month of December, that in which includes uh, the bonds, you know, getting together, your emotions with the emotions of others, getting together in harmony, not being afraid to express feelings as well. Because some of you with the Eight of Swords, you may not even be expressing what you truly feel, either because you don't know or because you're afraid. There's that two possibilities. And again, there's so much you can contain, and then your spirit starts, as I said, reacting. So I feel like this is the point, is that this month your spirit is reacting. Things you're not taking care of, you know, you're not being proactive about. There's other energies that are going to take over and tell you, look, it's time. Break free, break free, break free. That's it. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon. And I want to wish all of you happy, happy, happy holidays.